comedy, coochies, cash, and child.
Welcome to Each Other's Mothers.
This evening.
This evening.
Now
Is
that
it
I'm
the
drinking,
evening? Now you-
it's
Late
almost
afternoon.
evening.
Coffee evening. Oh, yeah. I'm about to go to dinner, so I guess
Yeah.
that makes sense. Wow, we really just been ripping through them.
I
This
know.
is amazing.
I'm getting sweaty.
I am sweaty.
Yeah.
This is hard work.
I can tell.
It's so thank you.
You are in a seemingly full sweatsuit. I do like that windbreaker, by the way, though.
Oh, thank you so much. I got it from a coffee shop in Clawson, Michigan.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good one. It says, what's it say on the back again?
Wake up,
Wake
die
up, die
right.
right. Yeah, I love it so much.
That's what I'm trying to
Every
do.
time I went to that coffee
Fuck yeah.
shop, me too, dude, for real. Every time I went to that coffee shop, I kept looking at it, and I was like, do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it? And then I
You
was
gotta
like,
make the purchase sometime.
I did it. I fucking did it.
As long as
So,
it's no longer just an impulse buy. You've seen it many a time now.
3 times.
Yeah.
You've had time to think about
It's
it.
enough.
Look at me.
Even if it
A
was an
real
impulse
adult.
buy,
Commitment.
I support.
Yeah.
Because you got to
absolutely.
wake up, die right.
Hey, and
Sorry.
on that note, we have a very special guest with us, wrapping up this fucking marathon of podcasts with us today. Everybody, my friend, the very funny Hunter Miles.
What up, what up?
And then the crowd goes wild.
Thank you. That's
And
what I
there it
drove
is.
here for. That's what.
Yeah.
That's all I came here for.
You walked barefoot uphill both ways in a mini skirt, 500 miles.
Ooh, you
5
got
hours.
a mini skirt?
I actually, I just remembered I have your charger in my car.
Oh
So
my
don't
God,
let
you
me
did the
forget it.
task, and I got to
Yes.
give you 20 bones. Okay,
Fuck yeah,
hell
dude.
yeah, dude.
I hear $20. I go, I gotta do it.
Yeah,
It
you got to
really
do it.
didn't add much to my day or anything, but I was like, I should make that drive.
That's less than a new
Right.
charger.
I mean, for real.
That is
These
true.
days.
And the block, and you got like a fast chart, like a. I don't want to put your business out there,
Please.
but you got a
Please
nice
talk
phone.
about my charger.
You got a nice phone charger,
Somebody's
so
going
much.
to rob you now.
right?
So this is me, and this is how you can tell I have like attachment issues, because I love that charger so much because it's custom.
Yes.
It's got like glitter around it. It's like
Oh.
nail polish, but it looks
Mm.
fucking dope as shit. I did not do that. I don't know who did that.
How'd you get
but
it?
it was my charger. So somebody did that to my charger. I don't know, one of these fucking idiot festival fairies that I was dating for a while.
Oh,
makes sense.
well, there was
Who
one.
knows?
There was only one.
You know, one of them.
One was enough. One was enough. Thank you so much. And yeah, one day I just had a glittery, and I'm like, I can't part with you ever.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's my lifeline now. This glitter ass charger.
Its glitter grew sentimental value.
Exactly.
Well, I'm glad I could
As
retrieve
glitter
that
does.
And
You
it's
can
the
never
same
get rid
thing.
of it.
It's my emotional support charger. And also, I have an emotional support water bottle that I leave everywhere. What's
Yeah.
up with that?
for you. I don't think you really need the support as much as you think you do.
Whoa, getting deep right off the bat, sir.
I think
Wow.
you're stronger than you give yourself credit for.
Stronger than yesterday.
Stronger than yesterday. Oh, just me?
Clap, clap.
I know. I
Clap,
was
clap.
trying to think of the next line in it, and I was like,
then you panicked.
I don't know the
That's
exact
pretty
words.
good.
That was
My
too good.
loneliness. Yeah. I do
Oh my
host
God.
karaoke every Monday at Parrots Lounge in Holland.
Oh,
8:30.
plug in. Right
Holland,
away.
that's where my family lives.
I'm sorry.
I know. I go there for the holidays. It's terrible.
Tulip time, the
Do
holiday.
you go there too?
Not the tulip holiday, the like Christmas holiday,
it's
and
the only one
Yeah.
Holland recognizes.
sit in my aunt's house and smoke my multiple vapes in her bathroom for
Yeah.
every 15 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
emotional support vape. Oh,
Yeah.
well, somebody knows what's up.
Mine's off camera.
I have stimulation issues.
Yeah. Is that why you stay high all the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
that
maybe
makes
that's why you
sense.
have stimulation issues because you're high all the time.
Eh,
snake tail.
I was gonna say the chicken or
What?
the egg.
Yeah, chicken or
Yeah.
egg?
Who knows? The egg.
I think I've
chicken.
had out loud having
Yes.
the argument in your
Every
own
time.
head. Hilarious.
Correct.
I think I've always had a problem with stimulation and things like that since I was a child before I found weed. So I'd imagine it was that. The weed kind of calms it down where I find like stimulation in smaller things, so it's easier to get stimulated.
Yes.
So you can feed your appetite with much smaller.
Correct.
Do you have problems with needing lots of stimulation or being
Yeah.
overstimulated?
Needing lots of stimulation.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
And sometimes with then being overstimulated. That's really just like an anxious reaction, I think.
Yeah.
I'm a
like-
stimmer.
Yeah.
You're a stimmer.
I am. You've seen Eleanor.
Eleanor.
the little snaily thing we got at my house that you
Oh.
ripped apart.
So
Sure
not,
did.
Not a true being, but okay.
Eleanor is a being.
Okay,
I'll bring
my
her on
apologies.
one day.
My apologies.
Trust me, don't say it.
Yeah.
I was castrated. What's the word?
I get it.
Castrated.
Castrated. I was castrated at a after party.
Oh, well, I
Because
don't think that's the actual word that you
insulted-
were looking for, but
Oh, castrated is when you chop off somebody's dick.
you
huh?
could,
You
we
can chemi-
basically.
you can
You
chemically
basically did.
castrate
You
as
chopped
well.
off my dick. I have no dick now. So
Oh,
all
see?
because I
And you
said
did that.
plastic caterpillar didn't have a soul.
Actually, I guess you did that then.
Yeah. Anyway.
You caused one to castrate you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the word I'm looking for though? When you are
Ostracized.
ostracized.
That's a bigger one.
It is so big. Starts with an O. Is it an O? Is it an A?
Longer. No, it is
Oh.
an O. Yeah.
Okay, well, Jesus.
Think
Clearly, I
ostrich.
can't spell.
I couldn't spell that word if you asked me to, but I
Nope.
think it's an O word.
You want to
Then
try?
Ostracized.
I gotta say Cized without the S, but I'm not sure. I have no clue.
Oh, okay. So the blind's leading the blind.
Oh, yeah,
And you're
yeah,
both
yeah.
wearing glasses.
This is true.
Oh God, this
And
is
I'm.
bad.
What's your prescription like?
No clue.
No clue?
Outdated.
You wanna do a swap?
No.
Why not?
With
No.
the confidence that you couldn't get your glasses off.
Yeah,
You
absolutely
want?
not.
I was like, oh god. Well, it's
You,
because I've
you
got these.
started to not see. You go, I need them
I'm,
back.
I'm good. I got these rose-colored lenses, so whenever I take them off, I'm like, oh my god, it's bright out here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rose-colored boys.
That could be a metaphor
Glasses.
for life, really.
That's kind of what I was going for. I was like, I just want things to be better. It's
So
working.
do I. So
Get
do
some of
we.
these.
Your reality is
You're
better
right.
for sure.
Yeah,
So
my
your
reality, but
delusion.
things are worse.
Oh,
Probably.
okay.
Hey, probably. I'm just saying, be more sensitive to it. All right.
I'm feeling
I
very
know.
much like
I'm
it's 2 against
delusional. You
1
need to
over
be
here.
Well, what is it? Is this a race thing already?
Yes.
Come on.
You know how? Okay, so I need
100%.
to ask you this. I was asking Johanna to tell me a bit about you, and one of the only things she said was, he's half black.
Yeah.
I said mixed.
Usually, yeah, but it's assumed half black. If you don't,
I assumed half black because
Yeah.
I am.
right. And so if
Yeah.
someone was to say that, oh, this so and so is mixed, I would assume it's my mixed.
Yes,
Yeah, there you go.
absolutely.
So what was your question?
My question is, are you white mom mixed or black mom mixed?
I'm the right kind of mix. My mom is white.
Your mom is white?
Yes.
See, a lot of people, my mom is also white, but a
Yeah,
lot of people
'cause
would
we do it the right way.
would argue that black mom mixed is better because black women cook better.
It's possible. I'm not here to argue
Interesting.
what's better or worse. I know what's right.
yeah,
And
correct.
The way that God intended.
exactly,
Exactly.
is my mom
I mean,
being
if
white.
you're gonna do it, there's only one way to do it.
Yeah.
Amen. If you're
Amen,
going to
hallelujah.
go through the trouble of mixing races,
If you're gonna
Do it right.
desegregate, then do it the
Exactly.
right way.
Yeah, we don't
Please.
ask for much.
everyone has a preference, and this is what's right.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. I'm not gonna lie.
Amen.
Yeah.
I usually, when someone is asked to describe me, especially within the comedy community, I would imagine that half black and or crack are going to be the first two mentions.
Oh yeah, you're an
'Cause
addict.
it's all I focus on.
I always forget that about you.
That's
which is
fine.
probably good.
I'll
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah. Bruce Peich, I'm like, that motherfucker's crazy.
No, I listened to the episode. It seemed to be a pretty heavy point.
I love him.
No, I'm kidding.
Shout out Bruce. I love
I
him
haven't gotten
so
the
much.
chance to meet Bruce yet. but-
Really?
No, I have not.
That's like being surprised that like 2 black people don't know each other.
Right. You're like,
Oh, you guys
you guys both threw
You're
your lives
men?
away, huh?
Men, addicts,
Never found each
comedians,
other?
you don't know each other.
No, not like blood brothers. That's so weird.
No, I never got
Never,
needles.
I was about to say, never shared a needle.
Well, then you haven't lived.
That's what I'm told.
have
do
no
actually
real
have
friends.
Pretty good scar tissue from donating plasma
Oh,
for the past 10 years.
Oh wow!
holy shit.
Yeah, I
When
should
I-
probably switch arms again.
When I saw the Red Hot
Yeah.
Chili Peppers tattoo, I was like, "Oh, it's a scar tissue reference."
even better, even better. Damn it,
would've
that would have been
been-
so much funnier.
Oh god.
It's
well,
not
now
too
you
late.
know.
You got
Nah.
space.
Yeah, I know.
You
I
do
can
have
just
space.
above the "Can't Stop" lyrics, put the scar tissue. Lyrics.
Yeah.
Hey, there you
Pretty good,
go.
actually. There's
There
2
you
Red Hot
go.
Chili Peppers on. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. And you also have a kid, don't you?
Yeah, that's this one.
Yeah, you and Bruce are like mirrored little souls here.
You need
Yeah.
to connect
I
them.
think it's the
I
same.
do. I should.
We're pretty much the same,
Yeah, pretty much.
except for I still drink.
Yeah. Oh, you do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not as cool.
Nah.
I think that's how it goes.
You're what
This-
do they call it? Midwest sober?
Midwest sober.
Which is weed and beer.
Yeah.
Beer, baby.
Weed and craft brews.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That actually just makes a whole lot of sense. Actually,
Hey, as long as you're not doing fucking crack, bro.
not anymore.
you.
Yeah.
How long were you doing that for?
Crack itself, not like a whole lot of. Surprisingly, crack doesn't take a long time to ruin your life, but long enough. It was a good summer and some change of crack. Like I stopped in September of, or I went to rehab in September of 2017, I think.
Okay.
And I'd been smoking crack for like 3-4 months before that.
Damn.
But before that, I mean, for years I was doing coke and other uppers and
Yeah.
abusing my
Right. We don't just start
all
with
of
crack.
this stuff.
We,
Exactly.
we took
Yeah.
some
What
steps
was
to get
your
there.
lead into crack?
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
like,
What was
you
your
said
gateway?
coke. I was like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, that was actually a
Here
pretty
we
easy
go.
jump from coke to
Yeah,
crack.
no kidding.
Well,
You just add one more ingredient, maybe two. That's
crack
about
is
it.
cheaper?
No,
Oh, really?
because
more ingredients.
here you go, guys.
Okay,
yeah, of
fair.
course, more resources.
Damn.
You need
I'm so
more.
dumb.
You need more coke too, because like you don't get it all back when you're making. Do you know what I mean or no?
No, I don't know what you mean.
Why would I expect you to?
yeah,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
anything
I'm like,
about
yeah,
crack.
you don't get it all back because you're.
It takes a lot of coke to make less crack
Okay.
than you would have coke,
Got it.
but
Crece.
potency.
Yeah. That's the thing. Interesting.
They say white people can't cook.
Right,
Oh, some bullshit.
I learned how to cook crack from my white friends. He wasn't very good at it, but he was self-taught. You know.
Yeah,
If
you need
ask
a
for it.
mentor.
and you were better at it because you're half black.
Yeah, no,
No.
I didn't devote the time or passion because I'm only half black. I just had the interest in it. Like
Sure.
It was like a peripheral love for me.
Got it. So, are your parents still together?
No.
Divorced as fuck?
Forever. No, technically, legally
Married.
married. In the eyes of the Lord, heathens. No,
Yes.
they've been separated since I was like 5-6 months old, something like that.
Oh,
I'd like to
shit.
think I ruined it.
Well, yeah, that's why you started doing crack.
Yeah, you got to give yourself all the credit you can.
100%.
What's the hesitation on the legal divorce?
Money.
Yeah.
Money?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. My mom's only shelled out money for a lawyer one time, and I thank her for that.
huh. Interesting.
Good on her.
Who did you live with? Both of them?
My mom, and then I would go to my dad's house like every other weekend. Sometimes like overnight when he was staying with my grandma in the house that I now share with him.
Okay.
We wouldn't really sleep over because the house was boring as hell. So he would just like pick us up and take us places.
Not the fun dad.
Yeah, no, I mean not at that house. But
Okay.
when he moved in with his girlfriend at the time out in Hamilton, I was like, "You guys don't know where Hamilton is?" do you?"
Nope, no
My
idea.
bad.
Ontario?
Close. Allegan County, Michigan. Where I am in Holland. You know Holland. I know.
Yes.
Very well.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Where I am in Holland, where you were in Norton Shores,
Okay.
flip that south to Holland, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
So that amount north, where Hamilton is that whatever south.
Okay.
It's the country. It's farmers, hicks, whatever. My dad got a farmer hick girlfriend, and he moved in with her for a couple of years, and so then we would go out there every other weekend, which was a real slight culture shock.
Of course.
But I always wanted a stepbrother, or I always wanted a brother. I would have to settle for a stepbrother.
Yeah.
And this one was
Yeah.
cooler because he didn't sexually assault me. So if you don't have to suck their dick, they're a lot cooler.
Yeah. We touched base on that earlier
Yeah.
a little bit. Well, y'all did while I was making some delicious coffee. You're
But you
welcome.
overheard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I overheard. Well, we've
You-
talked about
you
it
heard
before.
the gist. Yeah, I
Yeah.
talk about it in my stand-up a bit.
Yeah,
a little
I
bit.
like that you talk about it actually, because like, I shouldn't say why not. That's insensitive. But
She goes,
Somebody's
I like-
got to laugh about
I
it.
like
Somebody
that
laugh
you
about
talk
it.
about it. I wish you would talk about it more. Why
Yeah.
don't people talk about it all the time? You know what?
we should all talk about
Bring
our deepest, darkest
awareness.
secrets.
One
yeah.
thing that comedy is missing really is more talk about sexual assault.
Yeah. That's what I think.
I think
it's
it's
been
because
said.
there's less assault going on.
Oh, amen. That's
Maybe.
probably right.
Yeah, that's gotta be
probably
it.
It's like a problem's getting solved.
I like to think.
How do we know? Nobody talks about it.
From these
Exactly.
glasses, it looks as though,
Exactly.
as far as I'm concerned.
As far as la 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 la. I
In
got
my
my
reality,
coffee and my glasses.
my rose-
See no
colored
evil,
group.
hear no evil, speak no evil.
That's why I don't hear about the atrocities of the world. My glasses don't let them in.
Exactly. Wow.
That makes sense.
Thanks,
okay.
Zenny Optical.
There you go. This episode has been brought by
To you by Zenny Optical.
Zenny,
I
please
mean,
sponsor us.
period.
The only problem with Zenny is that they don't offer eye exams. Which how could you do so? You don't have like a brick and
They
mortar.
got that facial
Yeah.
recognition shit. They can
That's-
figure it out.
Exactly. They show you how your glasses are going to look on you. Why can't they tell you how you're supposed to look through your glasses or whatever?
Exactly. Please mansplain that for us.
Thank you.
Not you. The
Zenny.
people.
Zenny,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Zenny.
the
yeah.
robots,
Optical.
the
Yeah.
AI.
That's right. The AI.
I get-
Robot splain.
I am afraid to give any explanation of anything. That's why I hope no one ever asks me questions, just so I don't have to be. I don't want to explain anything.
So, do you want to
Like,
ask
no,
the
I'm
questions
good.
today?
Don't make me mansplain my life to you.
That is fair. That is fair. Okay, so that was what you count as trying to be bisexual.
Yeah, I tried it out, not against, not by my own choice, but I understand that I do give off a bisexual energy, and I'm fine with that. It attracts bisexual girls if
Ayo.
I'm told,
Okay. Oh, you
or
have an
it's
experience?
it's feeling that way. Yeah, my last three out of 4 relationships were all with bisexual women.
Speaking of relationships, how was your day?
Fun as fuck.
Do you have a great morning?
Had a great morning. Started at like 3 a.m.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, no, and it was just a simple text that I was just not expecting. Just telling me that they weren't like capable of being in a relationship. I was like, that's news to me after
That's
this.
the best letter to get.
After this
At
past
3
month.
a.m.
I got about 5 of them. They're framed
Right.
in my bedroom. Put them on the ceiling. I look at them every day I wake up. Just a reminder, hey, you're a crazy piece of shit.
Just to feel
and no
awesome.
one's ever going to love you. So, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
good
nice
stuff.
It's a nice one. It's a nice one to get. But,
Oof. And so, like, is it
And then
like a texting conversation?
Yeah, always. And then it was
Disgusting.
like a
Pick up the phone.
clarification at like 10, 11 a.m. I was like, all right, so we are done. Awesome, cool beans. But yeah, fun stuff.
How do you feel?
I mean,
It wasn't for you.
yeah,
now you're back on the market for more
Yeah.
bisexuals.
That's
exactly,
right.
dude. If you're
Meat's
bisexual
back on the market.
and a
Just
woman
like Bruce said.
or identify as a woman, whatever. No, yeah, I'm not searching to be in a relationship.
I would hope not. You just got out of one
Exactly.
hours ago.
But I wasn't like searching to be in that relationship. This was someone I had liked and admired for a long time. On whatever, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. But I know that I struggle with like attention-seeking tendencies, and that's something that I have to realize in myself when it goes to attaching myself to someone and trying to find a partner or whatever.
100p.
It's just that I'm afraid of losing that attention and things
Yeah.
like that. And so I had a nice 3-hour drive to rationalize that. in my
Yeah,
head
sometimes
today.
you need it, man.
Exactly.
For real. You got to really.
That's really why you're here.
Exactly.
Sit with it.
That's
He
Sit
wasn't
with
even
it.
on the schedule today.
Yeah,
Right.
weird scheduling actually.
It's like, I was just driving around and
I happen to be in the neighborhood.
I had to be on a long drive.
wiping your
Just-
tears on my front porch.
Just clearing my
Can I
head.
come over and record?
I got some
Things I need to get off my chest.
I've actually just been drinking this beer here, chain smoking cigarettes since noon. Can I? You mind if I step in and get some shit off my chest?
Love it.
But,
So,
yeah.
hold on. You have battled with addiction and stuff. Were your parents also addicts or straight laced?
No, I mean, I'm sure one can make an argument that my mom is addicted to cigarettes.
Okay.
She's a nicotine addict.
Okay.
My dad likes alcohol. Does it rule his life? No.
Okay.
So no, in my immediate circle, like beyond cigarettes and stuff like that, there nothing seemingly genetic. Then you branch out a little bit. Obviously, I'm black, so I have cousins who smoke crack,
Right.
and that's how we got more connected with
Yeah,
my
yeah,
with
yeah,
my
yeah,
black
yeah,
side
yeah.
of the family. I actually felt closer for once because my sister's
Right.
always been darker and therefore closer to my cousins. I don't know if it was an intentional thing or a generational
I mean,
thing.
it's a real thing. Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, you don't see like heavy addiction in my like immediate family, no.
So you were just out in the world, like being a little bit of a bad boy, and then you just turned into an even more badder boy.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. You know, I will say that I am one of the smartest people in my family.
It's not saying much. Just kidding.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Smarter than the backcountry girlfriend of your father.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
He's
yes.
not my immediate family, chosen family, but family nonetheless.
Sure.
I'm kidding. They broke up years ago. But I forgot who was talking about it. I listened to too many podcasts, but they were talking about how it was Mark Norman saying that like smart kids are more susceptible to becoming addicts and things like that just because they get bored with mundane life.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I don't know if there's anything to that. It makes sense in my head.
that's true.
But you also put yourself under different pressures when you're perceived as smart or other people tell you you're smart. So you have to be smart, which means you have to work hard, which means you may find resources, however unhealthy, to put you in a position to learn more or be better or whatever. And so I found like Adderall and Vyvanse at a youngish age, like 17, 18. Started smoking weed like right before that. And then, yeah, it was once I mixed those and I was like, oh, let me Google what the effects of Adderall and weed are. And I was like, oh, euphoria is like the second word. I'm like, yeah, no, I can definitely live a life like this.
I can fuck with that.
So
Definitely.
you're saying that I am one cousin away from being a crackhead.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you could already
Slippery
be there.
slope.
You could already be there,
Thin
and
line.
it's just waiting.
Yeah.
Wow. Let me just sip this coffee at 4:30 p.m.
I think it's kind of like shingles.
See where it takes me.
Yeah. Once the virus is in your system.
The coffee stopped working. I need crack immediately.
That's why I'm thankful that I went to rehab for a year, and now coffee and caffeine like affects me in an adverse way where I'm like every time and I still need it obviously, but every time I ingest caffeine and I start to get the sweats and the anxiety or whatever, I go, oh yeah, no, this is why you could never go back to crack. If this is what coffee does to you.
Let me
So it's a nice reminder. It's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, absolutely. But addicts love coffee.
We just like to feel something.
Isn't that the whole thing
That
at
is
AA
true.
too? Well, I know it's the thing, but you just sit there and drink coffee and smoke cigarettes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Do you go to meetings at all?
No.
Oh, okay, I guess you wouldn't really be able to tell us unless you wanted to anyway,
Exactly.
right?
That's
That's how it
anonymous.
works. Yeah.
I just broke the
anonymous.
fucking code. God
You
damn it.
idiot.
That's
You
obviously I
dumb
don't go
piece of
anymore.
Oh man.
That is
okay.
it is weird that you can be like court ordered to go to an anonymous group. You're like,
Right.
So
like, how do you even know
fucking
about it?
how
Court?
would you know? How would you know I
It's
went?
So
And make
Who's
people
gonna tell
sign a
you?
paper, right?
wild.
Who's gonna tell you I went? Idiots.
Right. Oh God, what a time. What was rehab like?
Very Christian, very fun.
Oh, gross. Were you making like macaroni necklaces or what?
Oh, I think macaroni in a pot. I
Were you?
Any of that?
Them Christian bitches are
Ner.
freaky.
yeah. Well, we weren't allowed to talk to them. So it's a place
Don't
called
perceive me.
Western Michigan Teen Challenge. It's a fucking. It's like a Pentecostal. You guys familiar with Christian sects?
Yes, Pentecostal.
Yes.
No, I don't know what that
we
is.
We speak in tongues. The Holy Spirit moves throughout
That's
the
the
room.
fun one.
It's palpable.
Oh, Black Church?
Yeah, it's one of the
Okay.
black churches.
Okay.
There's Baptist and Pentecostal.
Fun.
Only black churches I'll allow.
Fair.
Yep. As your next president, just remember that. If you choose
Okay.
me, there's only 2 black churches.
There you go.
We're getting rid of where are the knocking ones? What are the
Jehovah's.
Thank you. We're getting rid
Jehovah's
of them.
Witness.
Kingdom Hall? Say goodbye.
What about
Enough is enough.
What about the Muslims? Black Muslims.
Well, sure.
You don't want to say
No, we
anything.
just don't
in-
need to bring them up.
Yeah,
I-
we just.
Oh, okay.
I thought they were fine, and there's no need to bother them.
They're minding their own business, selling
The
strawberries.
non-mentionable selling strawberries.
They're definitely minding their own business and not yelling at anybody in any streets. Different tribe. Damn it. But what were you saying? Oh,
What
Pentecostal.
were you saying?
Pentecostal rehab fun
Yes,
macaroni.
It was a
Macaroni in a
Pentecostal
pot.
church.
Can't look at the white bitches.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there was a men's center and a women's center. We would meet up, or like they would come to the men's center for chapel, which was church like 4 or 5 times a week. They would sit on the left side. We would sit on the right side. You are not allowed to look to the left. You don't communicate with them at all.
The sexual tension.
They don't know what they're building.
Seriously.
But yeah, and then
They do.
No,
They
yeah,
do.
they gotta feel it.
So
You could-
annoying.
especially, I was on a rally team, which is stupid. It's every Sunday I would go to a different church somewhere in Michigan or Indiana or whatever and beg for money, or sorry, take a love offering. So I would sing and give my testimony, and that's where I got into and comfortable with public speaking.
Oh, okay.
And so that was like maybe 3 months into the program. I started going to other churches and whatever all around. But right before that, I was doing like schools, doing school rally, going
Yeah.
to talking to like Muskegon area high schools about not doing drugs.
Don't do crack.
Don't do crack.
Yep.
And this, take this from a pretty white kid from not pretty and white, but a pretty white
Yeah.
kid. I tried to give myself a little bit of credit there. Sorry.
You're doing great.
I thought you were going to say, oh, no, I thought, anyways. A white kid from Zealand, which, again, means nothing to you guys, but
New Zealand?
Right.
precisely. Actually, I think it's more common there, but take it from a white kid from Zealand. Don't smoke crack. You don't think you're going to find it ever, but it finds you, blah, blah, blah. What Jesus did in my life. That was basically what I was doing. And then I went to like Grand Rapids Christian High School, which is like 1,100 students. Usually we're just talking to like classrooms.
Right.
And then a
okay.
new group would come in and we talk to
They
them.
had
blah,
1,100
blah, blah.
crackheads up in there.
You would think. There was 6 crackheads to talk to 1,100 kids. And I did like,
Ratio's off.
Yeah, a little off.
Well,
I mean,
that's why they brought like different. They brought like different light or walks of life to showcase on that stage because they were like,
we need an Asian.
yeah. Like we are low on Asians in the program. There was
Right.
2 for a little bit. None of them stayed while I was there. Asians, they'll just figure it out themselves.
They really will.
I think they
don't need anybody.
That was the main takeaway. They're
Yeah.
like, nothing your Christian God can do
for me.
for me.
Correct.
No, we have Eastern medicine for that.
Exactly. Yep.
Well, yeah. And then I was supposed to just talk for 5 minutes, give my little testimony, spiel, whatever. And then I was up there for like 15 minutes and I had a few laughs. I was like, yeah, probably went over my light for sure. But it was a fun time. I had a good time and I felt something that like a comfort on stage that I hadn't before. And I was like, well, I have to do this now.
Interesting.
Wow, the Crack the Comedy Pipeline.
That's
It's
right.
Crack the Comedy Pipe. I don't know. No, it's bad.
I liked it though.
It's got
Thank
legs.
you.
It's got
Yeah.
legs.
I'll work on it. Workshop it.
Flesh
That's
it out.
right. Okay, so we went from begging for money, because
Mm-hmm.
that's what we called it, right?
Right?
To
A love offering.
telling dick jokes.
Yes, love offering to
a
dick
love
jokes.
offering to dick jokes,
But
which
not
is
so-
also a love offering.
Yes, always.
If it's
Depending on how you
consensual.
look at it.
Well,
Well-
it's always offered with love at first.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as consent if there's no such thing as sexual assault.
You can't have one
Keep
with
those
an
glasses on.
egg
Thank
or
you.
the chicken.
Yep.
Which came 1st?
Assault or consent.
Let me tell you,
That's-
nobody came.
Hey-oh. That's a good one. I like it. Doesn't matter the content.
Yep.
It was great. Schnarf, what were we talking about?
I have no idea.
Sexual assault, consent.
Comedy.
Comedy.
You went from
Yes.
love
The
offerings
pipe.
to
The pipe.
dick
Yes.
jokes.
Yeah, there's
Yes.
been a lot of things that I've been chasing a lot in my life. I had to put this in perspective for myself because contemplation,
Yes.
introspection,
Correct.
a lot of like different eras of my life has all been what I've been like focused on or chasing, and it's usually been things that start with a C, like
Chicks.
or coochie. But yeah, same thing.
Oh.
Cash, crack, and comedy.
Oh.
And child, but I wasn't ever chasing my child because he just showed up in my life. So he's something that motivates me. But
What do you mean? Just showed up?
I mean,
Like a magic trick?
like Ta-da!
Yeah.
Sure, it was more like a ta-da. Can you take this paternity test? Because there's a kid that looks like
Oh,
you.
damn. And Maury said
Wow.
you are the father?
Yeah, Maury being a text message that I got while I was working a quality inspection
The
job.
future is now.
Yeah, dude, you can have your whole life kind of.
Ruined by one text message?
I wasn't gonna say
Trust
ruined,
me.
but I'll let you say it. But yeah, dude, I've had
Wow,
great,
that was, sometimes I just say shit out loud into
all right.
microphones that are being recorded. Okay.
But children are a blessing.
Amen. Every single one, unless you want to get rid of it, then that's
Oh,
also a blessing. The
man.
opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get a lot of great news delivered to me via text message, and there's a huge question as to why I'm so addicted to my phone, with all the bad news that comes through it.
yeah, honestly. Pretty crazy. It's
But
a lot
yeah.
of self-loathing,
Yeah, you gotta love it.
torture.
You gotta love the
self-torture.
pain.
Yes.
But yeah, comedy, coochies, cash, and child.
Okay.
That's what I've been. That's what I've been very occupied in.
The four
in my
Cs.
life. The 4 C's. Only 2 of them really. Good, 3 probably. I think I should solidify myself on 3 of them, and then worry about coochies later. I guess.
Yeah, I think
That's
that's
fair.
probably a very good plan for you, seeing as, again, just this morning.
Yeah, dude.
Give
Shit
yourself
happens.
some time. Take a break. I'm
Oh,
taking
yeah.
a break.
Again, I wasn't focused on it then when it happened and when we got into the relationship. Whatever.
Got it.
So, for it to kind of peter
Yeah, but
out.
you accepted it.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Because I was happy to find it, happy to
Of course.
experience
We're always
it.
happy to find it.
Yeah. And
Yours is
then,
the best fucking first 6 weeks of your life.
yeah, dude, then shit gets
You know?
dumb.
Shit does get pretty dumb.
Shit
It
gets
does.
fucking-
It gets a little.
I think we all need to acknowledge how fucking dumb shit gets in life.
Shit goes to, yeah. Shit dumb.
Should
Yep,
be dumb.
dumb shit.
Dumb shit.
Dumb piece of shit.
That's all I gotta say about that. Yep.
You
so,
fucking idiot. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself.
Motherfucker.
Dumb piece
dumbass.
of shit. You
so your
stupid
cousins
bitch.
made you. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say make. but
No.
You learned through things in life through your cousins.
No, because my cousins, I just learned after I was smoking crack that they also knew the same people that I did.
Okay, got it.
So they had really no influence on
Did
me.
you have siblings?
Yeah, I have a sister.
A sister, and you're older.
She's older.
She was older, so you're the baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I said, I always wanted a brother,
Right.
but yeah, things in life made me realize, it's not necessary.
Yeah. That makes
Because
sense.
you just want, I think what you wanted is a friend or someone to
Sure.
share a common experience with you. And my
Yeah.
sister is 5 years older than me and spent almost all of her time, from my memory, in her room. So we didn't spend a lot of time together, get to bond a ton. So
Yeah.
I think I just wanted someone else,
Yeah.
a friend.
We'll take a sister in a room over somebody who can't keep their hands to themselves.
Yeah,
so.
I guess. I mean, in retrospect, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Could have been happy with what I had.
Shame on you.
Maybe I was asking
And then I went
for,
testing the waters.
I was asking for a little too much. I go, have them sleep over. This will be fun.
And now here you are, very straight.
Very straight, because I know.
Very
Despite
straight.
the amount of beverages that
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a beverage boy.
Hey,
you brought. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also a beverage boy. And I'm also a sauce gal.
By beverage boy.
What's your favorite sauce?
Ooh,
good one.
honestly, I'm pretty basic. I like a spicy ranch.
Spicy
or like
ranch?
a garlic aioli, a spicy aioli.
That's barely basic. I want you to know a spicy ranch is barely basic.
Barely basic. What's
I'd
basic?
say.
Ketchup?
Ranch.
Ranch
Yes,
is just basic?
and ketchup.
No, I think ketchup is basic.
I think both of those are basic.
What's y'all's
Depending on
favorite?
the race, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Don't let me guess your sauces. I'll get really racist.
Or were you gonna say barbecue? Because maybe.
Because I mean it was between
was gonna
ranch
say-
and barbecue for most.
Or
I was
honey
gonna
mustard.
Say, I was going to say honey mustard and barbecue sauce.
My
but
son loves
really,
honey mustard. It's the
I
blackest thing
love-
about him.
Yeah.
Love that.
I don't know. I have no idea. It depends on what I'm eating.
Okay.
I gotta be honest. I just have to. I love buffalo sauce. I like the spice.
Yeah.
More recently, I have been inspired by a dead friend to explore sweet and sour.
Oh,
Oh,
sweet and sour is
wait.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, she died from sweet and sour sauce.
I was gonna
no,
say.
she died from fentanyl, but
Cool.
She loved sweet and sour sauce. So,
Yeah.
and when we went to her funeral, I was a pallbearer. Her grandma gave me like, I don't know, $20 and a
I
note.
thought you were gonna say sweet and sour sauce, and I was gonna be like, okay.
A note that said, "Get yourself some nuggets. Don't forget the sweet and sour sauce." And so that stays in my car, as well as a picture of me and her. But
That's fucking crazy.
so it took a couple. It took a year or so of me just looking at that and hating sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah.
To be like, fucking try it out, I guess.
What'd you do with the $20?
Oh, I got myself nuggets.
But not sweet and sour sauce.
I had to forego the sweet and sour sauce. I wasn't ready yet.
You weren't ready emotionally,
Exactly. I couldn't put myself there.
and none of it was ready. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
R.I.P. to a legend.
Yeah. Mac.
Oh,
Miller.
I love the.
Yeah. No.
I thought her name
My
was
best
Mac.
friend-
I was gonna
no.
be like, that's dope. I love that
Her
name.
name is Mac Mackenzie. Shouts out Mackenzie. Love you.
Oh, I love that so much. Leaving little notes and shit. Now I just want chicken tenders.
You can get some.
And for our dead friends to be alive.
Yeah.
But, what are we
Yeah.
going to do?
You can only get so much.
The last episode when we were talking about Tessa, and we were talking about coochie tattoos.
Nice,
And she was
coochie.
like, because she's a tattoo artist. So she was like, oh, sometimes people come in and they want people's names and da-da-da. And she was telling me that, like, this woman got her man's name on above her coochie. And I was like, oh, well, the only other person who I know who did that died of an overdose.
Oh.
So it's coming. That's what you're saying. It's coming for her.
It's good, maybe, who knows? But when I said the name I said the name Robert out loud, and I was like, oh my god, it's because I've seen a coochie with the name Robert on it.
Oh.
And now here we are.
That is wild.
Yeah, full circle.
Wow.
That is kind of like a locking the coochie up at that point.
100p.
Because
What?
you can't walk up to a coochie with someone else's name above it and be
I
like,
couldn't-
I feel welcome here.
I couldn't imagine eating somebody out who had another person's name right above. Like, I'm right there.
I
That's what I'm
could.
looking at.
I'd just do it. I'd eat it so much better.
Yeah.
I-
like
What's your favorite sauce when you're eating pussy?
competition.
Whatever comes out.
Hey,
Whatever I
seriously.
get.
Oh God, don't even. I haven't had sex
Whatever
in
I
5
get.
months.
Already sweating.
I am. I really
Don't want to make it
I'm
any
fine.
worse.
That might be the taste of your soulmate.
Put me in, coach. Don't put me in. I'm not ready. Okay. Did you choose a mom of the week?
Yes, I did. And
Okay.
sadly, this mom is from a couple weeks ago, her case in the news. But it was
Is there an update?
news. Not that I've seen so far. I think she has been sentenced. I'm not sure. But it was really a joint effort with her husband. But I don't want to give him any credit. He's got other weird charges. But she's fired from her job as a nurse at a men's clinic, I believe, because she got some bestiality charges. What? You're going to fire a nurse for fucking a dog? That's ridiculous to me.
She fucked it up.
Yeah, what does that have to do with the
Okay,
people?
probably the
was,
dog
she
fucked
a,
her.
was she a dog,
the dog probably fucked her.
or a dog nurse or a
Okay.
people nurse?
No, she was a people nurse.
She's
So
a-
So what's that got to do with the people?
thank you.
Yeah.
What she does in her private time is her business.
Yeah, sure. Don't film it.
Yeah.
And also don't have like child pee. Like CP is also it was mentioned second in the headline.
What?
To
What
the
do you mean,
to the
CP?
bestiality.
Child what?
So it's still going
Child
on?
prawn. No, I don't. Popcorn.
Damn, you popcorn.
Can I get a children's popcorn?
Can I get a photo credit?
But but yeah. So I don't know. She's getting also I think charges for that as well. Just maybe distributing, manufacturing
Wild.
the CP. The guy got a charge for people allegedly also folks allegedly he
Allegedly.
was this was in Houston. He was at an HEB masturbating.
At an
Wow.
HEB?
Yeah, while looking
Wait,
at
what's
The
an
most
HEB?
kids. It's a big old supermarket.
Yeah, it's a grocery store. It's kind of like Meijer, but it's better because they make fresh tortillas.
Oh.
That is the only
and it has
difference, though.
pedophiles.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you'd be hard pressed to find a Meijer in Michigan without a pedophile. Believe me,
That's why I don't
watched
go to the one on
videos.
8 Mile. That's for damn sure.
See, yeah, I went to the McDonald's on 8 Mile. Pretty sure saw a couple. No, it was
Mm-hmm.
just terrible service, so I assumed. There's
You're
one thing
here
I
by
know,
law,
There's one
sir.
thing I know about pedophiles: they do not like doing their job well.
No, they really don't.
That's how you get caught.
Can't stop thinking about fucking them kids.
Yeah, I would imagine it's a very distracting thought. I think it might have been Neil Brennan who made that point of like, think of your favorite thing. No, who was that? Think of your favorite thing to do. your favorite thing. Was that
It was
Dave
probably
Chappelle?
Louis C.K.
It might be.
No, it was probably Dave.
I think it might have been Chappelle. And it was about Bill Cosby, though.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
For Bill Cosby, that was drugging women. Mm-hmm. And so, again, if your thing is kids and that's all you can think about all day, I would imagine it's hard to do your job well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially if you're in a hot McDonald's
Yep.
on 8 Mile.
With
Exactly.
making so many Happy Meals.
Yep.
Dude, it's got to be on your mind all the
Yep.
time.
You're just forgetting all that honey mustard and all that barbecue that all those black people are ordering. Hunter, where can we find you, honey? Thank you so much for being here tonight.
My pleasure.
Today, afternoon, morning.
This evening, I have a podcast called Where Is This Going? You can follow that on
Yes.
Instagram, Where Is This Going Pod, youtube.com/Hunter Miles. Follow me on Instagram, _Hunter Miles. I have TikTok, Hunter Miles Comedy, and Facebook, Hunter Miles Comedy. I host a show every Thursday in Holland at at Parrots Lounge. We can't call it the Dirty Bird when I'm advertising it anymore. Owner doesn't like it.
That's lame.
It's apparently negative connotation when you call a bar dirty, but
I was going to say that sounds fun.
Dirtier the better, baby.
That's what I
say.
That's right. It's literally what everyone says.
Yeah.
He'll never get it.
Annoying. Itchy.
Snitchy.
That's right.
That's me.
At Johanna.Madronda, JohannaMadronda.com for all the fun things. Thank you so much again, Hunter. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you. Adios.
Bye.